Today we're talking about the magic of detachment from outcome and how this can actually make you incredibly magnetic and get people to chase you, wanting to be in a relationship with you, wanting to commit to you, and wanting to have some sort of romantic connection with you. This is incredibly powerful, often overlooked in place of, cheap tactics and gimmicks and things like that, mind games. But this is so much more powerful than any of those things. And I think if you really get this, it's going to potentially be a huge game changer for you. Let's go ahead and get into this video. Hey there, it's Clay with modernlove.life. And today we are, of course, talking about the magic of emotional detachment when it comes to love and romantic relationships. I want to make it clear right up front that detachment is not being emotionally numb or dead or anything like that. I know there are, for some reason, people that want to be emotionally dead where they feel nothing. That's the thing though, you can't just selectively turn off and on certain emotions, right? It's either all or nothing, right? You might not want to feel something like, rejection or something, and so you go to turn off that emotion, but oops, I turned off all of them as well. Now I can't feel joy, now I can't feel love, now I can't feel compassion, now I can't feel the magic of life, now I can't feel the sublime anymore. Is it really a trade-off you're willing to make? For me, no. Hopefully not for you either, because, emotionally heart-centered people are the people I'm making these videos for. I just want to make that clear, that detachment is not being emotionally dead, numb, robotic. I hope that you want your life to be more than just some sort of gray, robotic ritual with no meaning. So what do I mean by emotional detachment? I mean by detaching yourself from attachment to outcome, letting go of attachment to outcome. And that's the huge thing in all of this. Letting go of attachment to outcome isn't taking on this I couldn't care less one way or the other. I feel nothing. I have no emotions. No, that's not what it's about. It's about knowing that you're going to be okay no matter what happens. And knowing that whether it goes your way or whether it doesn't go your way, you're going to be okay. And that is the huge secret of detachment from outcome. Now, why is this so powerful and attractive? And how can you actually get this to your advantage to help you, to set you up to have a great, strong, amazing, love life and relationship life? This is incredibly attractive for people because when you are attached to outcome, you have a certain sort of energy about you that repels a lot of people, right? They can sense that you have this sort of needy, clingy energy. And, again, a lot of people have put effort into studying how to not make it seem like they're needy or clingy, and I think they're kind of approaching this backwards. Obviously, the way to not come across as needy or clingy is to not be needy or clingy. But a lot of people miss that, and they just go for okay, well, what would a non-needy person do? Well, they would, take a little bit longer to respond, or they would play hard to get, or they would, make it seem like they're dating a million other people or something like that. It's the same logic that says, okay, if I wanted to be a world-class athlete, well, what would, a world-class athlete do? Well, they would make sure they had the right sneakers and all of this sort of stuff, right? But just because I buy the right sneakers doesn't mean I'm going to be breaking any world records for, the mile or anything like that anytime soon. So it's not about just getting the right things, or it's not about just doing the things that someone else would do. You have to be in the right emotional place. And the right emotional place is to say, okay, being detached from outcome. Being detached from outcome is incredibly attractive because you don't have that needy energy. You don't have it with you. Of course, you could try to memorize a bunch of tactics and strategies and all of that. But again, as I've said many times on this channel, life will surprise you with unpredictable circumstances and situations and things, and those will reveal your real emotional place. As they say, you don't know who's swimming naked until the tide goes out, and the tide will inevitably go out. What happens when you run out of clever lines? What happens when you run out of pre-scripted strategies that some reverse psychology mind game playing guru told you about? That's when you get found out to be truly attached to outcome, truly needy, truly desperate, truly validation seeking and all of that. But you don't have to do that, because when you let go of attachment to outcome, you release that needy, clingy energy. And now suddenly people can see you as the genuine person that you are, and they also can breathe a sigh of relief knowing that they as well don't have to walk on eggshells around you, and that they can actually be themselves around you. And this is incredibly attractive because it's really an incredibly welcoming energy. And this brings us on to our second point here, at least in why being detached from outcome is so attractive. And that second point is that now you have the capacity to accept someone as they are. You have the capacity to accept them as they are, and they get this, they understand this, they feel this, even if it's not verbally spoken. And because of that, they know that they can show up to you anyway, happy, sad, frustrated, in love with you, hating your guts, and all of that. And it's going to be okay with you. You may not like it, may not be the optimal thing for you, but you know that you're going to be okay and you can handle it. When you're attached to outcome, you can't handle it. You're attached to this idea that they like you, that they love you, that they want to be in a relationship with you, and anything else, any problems that they bring up, any concerns that they bring up, any challenges or anything like that, those are things that shut you down. Those are things that cause you to become maybe defensive, maybe scared, maybe withdrawn, maybe, like you have to overcompensate for them or something like that. And those send a clear message that, hey, it's not okay to be you. I'm a brittle, rigid, fragile person, and you can't handle, and I can't handle you being honest with me. And that's not a very attractive thing. By the way, if you like this video, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. It does send a clear message to YouTube that, hey, these videos are okay, and that YouTube might want to, spread them out a little bit more to other people that might find them useful. Also, please make sure you hit the subscribe button down there as well too, so that you can get notified when we upload new videos, and make sure you hit the notification bell. And also just, help me out with my low self-esteem by dropping a nice comment down below, letting me know that you do appreciate these videos. All of these things might help me with my self-esteem, but if nothing else, they will help me out with the YouTube algorithm. So please help me out with all of that. Anyway, the next thing that's really important to in all of this is that when you are detached from outcome, there's no mind games. You don't have to play mind games. You don't have to put up with someone else's mind games. They know that you're not playing mind games, and they quickly go past them. Now, of course, they might test you a little bit because, there's a lot of people out there that want to make it seem like they're detached from outcome. They want to make it seem like they're, aloof and disinterested and have other options and all of that, but really they're just, trying to use some reverse psychology or something on you. And, that's pretty, I think, well established in the whole dating world and all of that. And so someone might test you a little bit just to sort of see where you're at. But if you can demonstrate to them that, like, hey, again, the test might be one of those moments where the tide goes out. Right? You can memorize, like, oh yeah, what do I do if they do test or whatever. But you never know what's going to happen. Sometimes tests just show up in ways that you can't ever imagine or prepare for. If you respond to a test by either calling it out, is this a test, or do you really want to know? I don't know. I'm trying to imagine some questions someone might ask. Or do you really want to know if I'm just trying to sleep with you? Or if you just respond by being detached from outcome and responding from that energetic place, then they're going to catch on pretty quick that this isn't just some act that you're putting on, and that you genuinely are detached from outcome. And when this happens, that's when they drop the games. And you can also drop the games too, because why would you play mind games? You'd only play mind games if you were attached to outcome. If you were detached from outcome, there'd be no reason to play mind games. Because if they didn't perceive you the right way, okay, well, I guess that's it then, right? Oh, that's fine. I'll be okay. I'll eventually attract the right partner for me. Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's you, but the time's not right. That's okay. I get it. Let's just take a break, go our separate ways, and be at peace. I wish you well. When that happens, like, you don't have to play mind games. They don't have to play mind games, and both of you can, going into the next thing here, just be transparent with one another. Transparency is incredibly sexy. It's incredibly attractive. Now, as we talked about it in the last video, there's a belief that, like, hey, you have to be mysterious and all that. And, you can be mysterious. That's fine. But you should never be mysterious about your own personality and who you are, right? If someone can't figure out who you are, what you stand for, what your intentions are, they are going to think that you're creepy, okay? They're going to think that you are creepy AF. It's fine. Be mysterious about where you're going on your date. Be mysterious about, some flirty thing that you're talking about. Be mysterious about some gift that you're going to give or something like that. That's okay. That's cool. That's fine. But if they aren't sure if you're a serial killer or a genuine person who's trying to, get a date with them, that's not the kind of mysterious that you want, okay? That's seriously not the kind of mysterious. You should be very transparent about your personality, about your energy, and all of that. Again, it's okay if you're having a little flirty game about, like, oh, hey, what are we going to do if we go to this place? Oh, I don't know. It could get a little bit too hot and heavy. I don't know. Can you handle that? Maybe. I don't know. Like, that kind of mysterious is okay. That's fun. That's called flirting. But if it's like something else where they just don't know who you are and what your intentions are, that's scary. And the other reason that being detached from outcome is incredibly attractive is that it's a huge self-esteem kind of thing as well too. People who have high self-esteem are detached from outcome because they're not looking for external validation. They're not looking for someone to pat them on the head and say, oh yeah, you're okay, you're a good boy, you're a good girl, whatever. They know their own value. They know that if they align themselves with love, that love will inevitably find them. Maybe it's not with you, maybe it's not with the next person, maybe it's not with a third person, but they know that it's going to happen. And they know that if they align themselves with the right things, they're going to draw the right things to them, and they're going to repel the wrong things from them. And that's okay. You don't have to win over every player. You don't have to win over a narcissist. You don't have to win over people that are just trying to use you or manipulate you, right? Those are people that, might not be the right fit for you. I mean, I don't know what your values are and what you're going for. Like, if you intentionally want those kinds of people in your life, or if you're okay with the consequences of that, then hey, that's fine. But, I'm just assuming that most people watching this want a great, solid, committed relationship that could be, the one that lasts your entire life. Narcissists and players and, stuff like that that's not high on the list of contenders. Let's put it that way. So when you have self-esteem, you have certain standards for yourself and for what you allow into your life. And that's incredibly attractive because it gives you the power to walk away from situations that aren't right for you. It gives you the power to say, hey, there's something more than trying to get everyone to like me. There's something more than trying to, get an attractive woman to go out on a date with me. There's something more than trying to, get someone to marry me. And I can say that if the situation isn't right, if it's not the right person, if it's not the right situation, then I don't have to opt into it. I don't have to agree to it. I don't have to chase it down. I can say, hey, I know what I'm worth. I know I'm trying to get a loving relationship. I know that I'm not a perfect person, but nobody is. And I know that if I just try my best and try to do the right thing, that I'll eventually end up with the right kind of person in my life. And if you're not the right kind of person, that's okay. You do you. You do the player thing. You do the narcissist thing. You do the blame game thing. You do the, whatever thing. You do the projection thing. I'm just not interested in that. I want someone who's going to drop the BS and have an adult relationship. And if that's you, all right, let's do it. If it's not you, all right, get out of the way. You find your next, narcissist victim for you to do that with. I'm not interested in playing that game. And so that can be a really powerful thing when it comes to detachment from outcome. Again, we've talked about this. Detachment from outcome is not being dead emotionally or anything like that, but it's really about knowing that you're going to be okay no matter what. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for sticking around this long. I want to give you a thumbs up for making it to the end of the video. I appreciate that. Please go ahead and drop a comment down below letting me know that you did make it to the end of the video. And with that being said, please feel free to check out this video playlist over here on how to automatically attract love into your life by working on your way of being, by working on detachment from outcome, by working on all of this emotional stuff. It's the next thing that you should check out, and I'll see you over there. Take care.